and the Narmada Valley. In the Narmada Valley, they speak of repression, but perhaps the people don't really know what repression is because they've not experienced the kind of repression that there is in the Kashmir Valley. But they have a very, very, very sophisticated understanding of the economic structures of the world, of imperialism and of the earth and what it does and how those big dams create an inequality that you cannot get away from. And in the Kashmir Valley, you have such a sophisticated understanding of repression. 60 years of repression, of secret operations, of spying, of intelligence operations, of death, of killing. But have you insulated yourself from that other understanding of what the world is today, what these economic structures are, what kind of Kashmir are you going to fight for? Because we are with you in that fight. We are with you. If we hope that it will be a fight for justice. We know today that this word secularism that the Indian state flings at us is a hollow word because you can't kill 68,000 Kashmiri Muslims and then call yourself a secular state. You cannot allow the massacre of Muslims in Gujarat and call yourself a secular state. And yet you can't then turn around and say that we are allowed to treat our minorities badly. So what kind of justice are you fighting for? I hope that the young people will deepen their idea of Azadi. It is something that the state and your enemy that you're fighting uses to divide you. That's true. I know the story of the Kashmiri Pandits. I also know that the story that these big Panun Kashmir Pandits put out is false. However, this does not mean that injustice was not done. I am not saying that. Yes. So I think that then how many Hindus have been killed there? How many ladies have been raped over there? Daughters of this country have been
दोस्तों, मैं गुजारिश करता हूं सभी से कि बैठ जाएं प्लीज। आपको can you just take him out? Just get down. Sit down, please now. Can we all please sit down? Can we take our seats?
I think this disturbance is based on a misunderstanding, because I was beginning to talk about justice, and in that conversation about justice, I was just about to say that what happened with the Kashmiri Pandits is a tragedy. So I don't know why you all started shouting. I think it's a tragedy, because when we stand here and talk about justice, it is justice for everybody. You know, it is justice for everybody. And those of us who stand here and talk about there being a place for everybody, whether there is a minority, whether it's an ethnic minority or a religious minority or minority in terms of caste, we do not believe in majoritarianism. So that is why I was talking about the fact that everybody in Kashmir should have a very deep discussion about what kind of society you're fighting for, because Kashmir is a very diverse community, and that discussion does not have to come from critics or people who are against Azadi trying to divide the struggle. It has to come from within you. So it is not the place of people outside to say, you know, they don't know what do they mean by Azadi, do they mean Gilgit and Baltistan, what about Jammu, what about Ladakh. These are debates that people within the state of Jammu and Kashmir are quite capable of having by themselves. And I think they understand that. So you know, to just try and derail things by shouting at people is completely pointless. Because I think that people, the Pandits in Kashmir, all the time I've spent in Kashmir, I have only heard people say they are welcome back, you know, and I know people who live there who believe that too. Yes, so.
No, please continue, ma'am. Continue, ma'am, please.
So all I want to say is that when we are having these political debates, I feel I have watched and been listening to and following the recent uprising in Kashmir. The fact that unarmed people, young people armed with stones, women, even children are out on the streets facing down this massive army with guns is something that nobody in the world cannot help but salute. However, it is up to the people who are leading this struggle. It is up to the people who are thinking to take it further, you see, because you cannot just leave it there, because the Indian state, you know what its greatest art is? It's not killing people. That's its second greatest art. The first greatest art is to wait. To wait and wait and wait and hope that everybody's energies will just go down. Crisis management, sometimes it's an election, sometimes it's something else. But the point is that people have to look at more than a direct confrontation on the streets. You have to ask yourselves why. The people of Nagaland must ask themselves why there's a Naga battalion committing the most unbelievable atrocities in Chhattisgarh. After spending so much time in Kashmir, watching the CRPF and the BSF and the Rashtriya Rifles, lock down that valley. The first time I went to Chhattisgarh, on the way I saw Kashmiri BSF, Kashmiri CRPF on the way to kill people in Chhattisgarh. So you got to ask yourself, there's more to resistance than throwing stones. These things cannot be allowed to happen. How is the state using people? The colonial state, whether it was the British state in India, or whether it's the Indian state in Kashmir or Nagaland or in Chhattisgarh, they are in the business of creating elites to manage their occupations. So you have to know your enemy, and you have to be able to respond in ways where you're tactical, where you're intelligent, where you're political, internationally, locally, and in every other way. You have to make your alliances. Because otherwise you will be like fish swimming furiously around a fish tank, bombing the walls and getting tired in the end, because those walls are very, very strong. So I just leave you with this: think about justice, and don't pick and choose your injustices. Don't say that I want justice, but it's okay if the next guy doesn't have it, or the next woman doesn't have it. Because justice is the keystone to integrity, and the integrity is the keystone to real resistance. Thank you.
आजादी 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 आजादी
शुक्रिया शुक्रिया थैंक यू मैडम जी बिल्कुल 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 कश्मीर आपका है आप उधमपुर के हैं कौन कहता है कि कश्मीर आपका नहीं कश्मीर आपका भी है कश्मीर के घर भी आपका होना चाहिए चलिए हो गई आपका आराम से बैठे देखिए हम आप